not buying anything.
If I sit here, will I be in your way?
As long as you don't stand up.
No, I never stand up.
I'm gonna be leaving anyway. Here, you sit there. You sit there. I'm gonna be leaving.
Oh no, Johnny. You're not recording anything, are you? That I have to be quiet?
Just a heads up for those of you watching and waiting. Game time set for 7:30 tonight. 7:30 opening serve here from Amherst High School. Senior night will get underway a little before then, but the first set will be at around 7:30 here tonight from Amherst High School. Stratford Tigers and the Amherst Falcons set once again for 7:30 here tonight. Stay tuned. We'll have the whole game for you in just moments.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you
Finally
to
found the home of your dreams. Now what? You need a home mortgage from a lender that can help you make home ownership more affordable with the speed and service you deserve.
You need Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Whether you're a new home buyer or refinancing your current mortgage, you can trust Fairway to provide you with everything you need.
At Fairway, we understand you want it right and you want it fast, and we'll guarantee it. 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Be in the home of your dreams faster with Fairway.
Welcome, everybody, to Amherst High School. We get you ready for non-conference volleyball action brought to you by V&H Automotive, located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H is a short drive from anywhere, just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H short drive from anywhere. You can also browse hundreds of vehicles at VNHautos.com. Again, we get you ready for very good non-conference volleyball action here. Just 2 weeks left in the young season, and we will be underway in just moments. Senior night here at Amherst High School, and again, the Stratford Tigers 32-3 overall. Amherst looking to have a strong end to their season before playoffs start on the 22nd. We'll step aside for the national anthem, come back, starting lineups, and the first serve after this.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you are able, remove your hats, and honor America with the performance of our national anthem by freshmen Callie Conko and Peyton Jastrzomski.
Back to Amherst High School for tonight's non-conference volleyball action, again between the Stratford Tigers and the Amherst Falcons. Starting lineups, again, brought to you by V&H Automotive. V&H just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H is a short drive from anywhere. You can also browse hundreds of vehicles at vnhautos.com. Coach Brooke Kafka going with the original fives, or the original starters that she has gone with all year long. Starting for Stratford, number 2, Tanea Schillinger. Number 7, Brianna Ackley. Number 10, Michaela Golden. Number 11, McKenna Kroll. Number 15, Cam Schiller. And number 16, Lauren Nagel. And again, the Stratford Tigers coming in at 32 and 3, overall, looking to make a big push towards the end of the year and have a very good argument in the seating meeting in a couple of weeks. Again, final game for the Falcons this year until Saturday. They will have. And for the Amherst Falcons, a sophomore, number 6, Hannah Wall. River Nabrusky, one of the seniors. Number 12, Nicole Primus. Where's number 12, a junior? Number 13, the libero, or the setter, Talon Maves. Number 15, Brooke Whiteman. And number 16, Sophia Ligman, the libero, and number 17, Maddie Borgen. Again, Wall, Dombrowski, Primus, Maves, Whiteman, Ligman, and Maddie Borgen, and they are head coached this year by Jeff Lutz in his second season. Again, our pregame show and our starting lineups are brought to you by V&H Automotive, located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H is a short drive from anywhere. You can also browse hundreds of vehicles at vnhautos.com. Again, one-man wrecking crew here at Amherst tonight, so I'll try and keep up as best I can on the scoreboard with the camera, and we will have a gung-ho here tonight. And Amherst will start the match serving from left to right as you look at the court here at Amherst High School. That'll be Nicole Primus to start it off. Going to be dug out, and an ace to start it off for the Falcons. 1-0 Amherst. An opening serve ace for Nicole Primus. Going to be dug out by Kroll. Set up, pushed over by Ackley, and down. All knotted at 1. Dug out by River Dabrowski. Set up by Maves and Wall. And it's going to be a kill off the hands there of the Stratford defender. Serve into the net, and it's 2-2. All right, 4-2 Stratford. Dug out and another ace for the Tigers. McKenna Kroll. A good start. 5-2. And into the net. Maddie Borgen back to serve now. Over the top, dugout, back row, set up to crawl. Near side, Schillinger. River Dombrowski digs it out. Back over to Dombrowski again, but blocked at the net. Set up, down, and Schiller hits it over. And Primus on the third ball. Lauren Nagel sets it up. Pushed it to the near side, over to Schiller and down. Cam Schiller with the kill. That's 6-3. In favor of the Stratford Tigers. Lauren Nagel back to serve from right to left. Again, I'll get you all caught up on the scoreboard when I feel a little more comfortable with doing the whole shindig by myself. And a point there for Stratford, 7-3 Tigers. Local celebrity for Stratford in the house, Maisie Nagel. River Dombrowski over the top of the block. Set up for Nagel. Right hand Ashley O'Neill. And Primus sets it up over the top. Nagel in the middle. Over to Schillinger and dug out. Pushes it over and McKenna Kroll will dig it out. Back over to Nagel, down. Cam Schiller another kill. 8-3. Stratford playing the first set here. Dug out, set over Nagel. Tipped at the net by Hannah Wall. Over the top, Kroll in the back. Set up, Cam Schiller down again. A big return by Cam Schiller. And it's 9-3. Lauren Nagel back to serve again. Dug out Primus. River Dombrowski sets it up over the top by Aaron Lutz, one of the other seniors. Nagel sets it up on the far side. O'Neill, but it was at the net. And it's 9-4. Dug out. Nagel tried to punch it over and an ace for Sophia Ligman. An ace. 9-5 now in the first set. Over the top. Dug out back row by Golden. Schiller. And it was out. Was it touched? It was not. Kind of looked, it was close. 9-6. Amherst trying to get back into it. They got swept last year at Stratford. Again, that Stratford team only losing one game a year ago. And that was in the state championship. Ligman's got to get over on the third ball. She just does. And over the top, O'Neill through the block and down. 10-6. Over the top, dugout, and selling it over. Back over to Nagel in the middle. Golden, back row, but just out. 10-7. I'll make sure to get all the scores updated in just a moment. Talon Maves back to serve. From left to right. Dugout back row, McKenna Kroll. Lauren Nagel sets up in the near side, Golden. And it's going to go through the block and down. 11-7. Cam Schiller with the serve. Dug out by Ligman. Set up by Maves in the middle. Dombrowski dug out by Nagel again, and it will sail out of bounds and go to the Falcons. Set up for Amherst. And down it goes, and it will go back to Stratford. Sets it over, far side. Maddie Borgen gets blocked at the net and down. Point back to Stratford. 13-9. Over the top, dug out by Lehman, back row. Sets up to Borgen on the far side, tipped at the net. And it will be a point to Amherst. Nagel off the hands of Borgen, and it will sail out. Point back to Stratford here. 14-10. And Michaela Golden will be back to serve. Dug out by Borgen. Set back up. Nagel in the middle. Ackley. Weideman hits it over. Set up for Golden again. Ertl to Nagel. Right hand off the block. Borgen knocks it over. Nagel again. Near side Schillinger. And it will be off the net and unable to be played back. Point back to Stratford. Over the top, but in the net goes Michaela Golden. 15-11 here in set one. Over the top, dug out by Kroll, set up far side, and down again. There's Lauren Nagel. Point Tigers. And into the net goes the serve from McKenna Kroll. 16-12. Maddie Borgen back to serve. Right off the top, nope, into the net. (17-12) as we get things all sorted out here at Amherst High School. Steve Maves here at Amherst Stratford and the Falcons for the third straight year. Set up far side and off the top of the block. Nagel sets it up. Near side, and it's got to get over, and it does. Nagel again, far side, right hand off the block, but it will be down for the kill. I believe that was Ashley O'Neill with the kill. 18-12. Nagel hits it over, sets it up. Far middle is Wall. Golden over to Nagel. Schillinger. Dug out by Primus, back row. Wall hits it over. Crawl over to Nagel. In the middle goes Schiller. And off, and it's blocked in the middle by the Falcons. And it's 18-13. Sophia Ligman back to serve again. Over the top, dug out by Crawl. And Schiller, and it was just in. Point Stratford. 19 serving 13. Tanea Schillinger will do the honors from right to left. Running serve. Dug out by Aaron Lutz. Set up. Middle. Primus down. Nicole Primus with the kill. Couple of substitutions back for Amherst. Brooke Whiteman and Talon Maves back in. And Talon will do the serving. Swing of the right hand. Dug out by Kroll. Set up by Nagel. Near side, Golden. Dug out by Ligman. Serving it around. Far side off the top of the block. Nagel to Kroll. Near side is Golden and down. Michaela Golden, another successful attack. 2016. Or excuse me, 2014. Over the top, dug out, set over. Nagel, near side, through the block, but it was blocked to the net. Nagel again, hits it over, and O'Brien unable to send it back. 20-15. River Nebraska will do the service honors. On the far side. And she sends it over. Dug out by Kroll, set up by Nagel. Near side, and it's nicely dug out. But it hit the rafters and over it went. Point Stratford. Abby Ertl back to serve. Dug out by Borgen. Set up by Maves. Middle. And it's off the top of the block. And a point down for Amherst. And a Wall will serve it up. 21-16. Kroll back over to Ertl. Nagel, and it sails long. Point back to the Falcons. Nicole Primus serves it up. Dug out by Schillinger. Set up as Nagel punches it over. Maves back over. Near side to Whiteman. And played by Ertl. Kroll to Golden. Bounces it over. Borgen again on the attack. And dug out. Golden again has to hit it over. Wall does. Schillinger to Ertl to Nagel it down. Point back to the Tigers. (22-17). Dug out by Borgen. Set up Maves back to Borgen. Dug out back row by Kroll. Through the block, and Schillinger gets the kill. Double set point here for Stratford already. First set moving right along. Michaela Golden doing the serving. Dug out by Dombrowski. Set up Maves in the middle to Wall. Through the block and down. Point Hannah Wall with the successful attack. It's 23-18. 18 now serving 23. Left-handed serve over the top and an ace for the Falcons. 23-19. Sends it over. Dug out by Kroll. Set up. Nagel, right hand. Back row. Back over. Borgen blocked. It got through the block. And it's 23-20. 20 serving 23. And over the top again. Short and an ace for the Falcons. And timeout, Coach Kafka and the Stratford Tigers. Still 23-21. And we'll keep it right here at Amherst because in just a couple points we will take our break. Amherst crawling right back at it here. Again, a couple other games going on tonight here that we are covering. Spencer Columbus is at Eau Claire Regis in football over at Carson Park. And Jason Zaleski, I believe, is over at Columbus Catholic, possibly. I'll look it up and let you know. But Jason Zaleski is covering over there as well. Gilman at Columbus Catholic for a possible conference championship over there. Serves it back over. Kroll digs it out, sets it up, does Ertl, punches it over to Schillinger. Borgen back over to Kroll. Nagel, right hand through the block, and Borgen down again. 23-22. Amherst has fought all the way back here. Dug out by Golden. Set up Ertl. Nagel off the top of the block. Sets it up far side. Borgen through the block and down, and we're all tied up. 23-23. First one to 25, win by 2 here. And they will need a new ball. All knotted at 23. And a left-handed serve over the top. Dug out by Golden. Set up by Ertl. Middle. Ackley. Wall off the top of the block. Nagel, far side, and it is out! And Amherst is now set point away from coming all the way back. Here on senior night in the first set. See if they can do it here. Left-handed and dug out by Golden. Ertl has it over, does Golden. Borgen. Middle. Right hand over the top. Stroman couldn't quite get it over. Nagel pushes it over, and it will sail out and out of bounds. All knotted at 24 now. And McKenna Kroll will do the honors here. Her team had double set point and just couldn't get the job done. Kroll over the top, dug out. Middle, Wall, Kroll again. Sets it up. Schillinger down, point. And now Stratford back to set point. What a first set this has been. Fantastic volleyball here early on. Kroll over the top. A line drive. Dombrowski digs it out. Wall into the net, and Stratford will take set number 1. 26-24. What a first set to get underway here at Amherst High School. We'll have set number 2 right after this.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Hewitt's Meat has been producing the highest quality meat in the area since 1939. From chicken to pork, beef to seafood, Here you'll find only the best. Try our award-winning summer sausage and snack sticks, made from only the highest quality cuts, no fillers. And good luck choosing between our 34 flavors of brats. Stop by for lunch and grab a made-to-order sub, burger, or salad. And don't forget all the canned goods, salsas, pickles, pizzas, and more. All locally sourced. Hewitt's Meat in Marshfield and Tomahawk.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Back to Amherst High School, a very eventful first set. Amherst making a run for it at the end, but Stratford too strong, winning 26-24 in set number one. Second set is brought to you by Little Sprouts Learning Garden of Auburndale. Little Sprouts Learning Garden has spots open now for your little tykes and half pints. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden to find out more, or head over to Little Sprouts on Facebook and look at all the stuff on there, find their contact information. But again, contact Little Sprouts for your daycare needs. Little Sprouts Learning Garden of Auburndale. And we'll be underway here in just a moment. Allison Zulger to start it off for Stratford. Set up, back row. Borgen, right hand, blocked to the net. Will be played by Nagel. Pushes it over. Set up again. Middle, punched over. And again, it'll be a point to Amherst. Good start here in the second set for the Falcons. Over the top, line drive. Zulger sets up, and it'll sail long. Point Falcons. Two 2-0 Amherst. Again, they had a nice little momentum burst at the end of the first set. Set up by Krull. Zulger again. Far side and into the rafters. Just hit the rafters, but over the top, and it will go back to Stratford for the first points. Again, it was up in the rafters, and then it came back on the Amherst side, but it was, while it was in the rafters, it went over to the Stratford side, and a point down, and it's 3-1 Falcons. Between sets 2 and 3, I'll give you an update from Columbus Catholic. Let's see how that game is going. Columbus and Gilman. Dug off the ground by Krull. Set up and over the top it needs to go. It does. Dug out by Krull again. Set up by Zulger. And off the top of the block, another great dig out. And it has to hit over on the third ball, and they do. Near side, Nagel. And it is down, but it is out. Point Tigers. Krull over the top. Set up and dug out. Nagel, far side. Golden. And off the fingers of the defender, and out. Point Stratford. McKenna Krull back to serve again. Dug out back row. Set up near side off the top of the block. And Nagel has to send it over. She does. Borgen sets up back to Maddie, but a violation, and it will be a point back to the Tigers. First lead for Stratford in the second set. Dugout went over on the first ball. Middle hit. Set it over. Primus. Crawl. Zulger again. Back row. Borgen bounces it over. Crawl again. Zulger. Nagel. And it is a point. Stratford. Dugout set up. Middle. Over the top of the block. Played off the top of the net. Zulger. Nagel. Puts it up. Far side. Right hand. And down. Point for the Falcons. Eddie Borgen, a line drive serve, set up in the net. It'll hit over on the second ball. Borgen hits over, setting it up for the Tigers. Nagel, near side, and didn't get over the top of the net. All knotted up at 5. Crawl, sets it up, Zulger. And point, Tigers. Six, 5, Stratford. Lauren Nagel back to serve again. Nagel over the top, sets it up. Middle, right hand, and it will be a point for the Falcons, just getting inside the line. And Sophia Ligman will be back to serve. Dugout, Nagel sets it up, far side, pushes it over. And nobody home for the Falcons. Miscommunication, point, Stratford. Tanea Schillinger will be back to serve. Dugout in the back row, set up, near side, Weideman down, kill. River Dabrowski, with the kill. All knotted at 7 here in the second set. Again, we'll have an updated broadcast schedule for you. That will have all the games for tomorrow night on it. Again, week 8 of the high school football season already. Nagel, middle, blocked to the net. Nagel punches it over and sets it up. Weideman over the top of the block and down. Again, pardon me, that is River Dombrowski. Back-to-back kills for River. Sets it up. Middle, Primus, down, kill, point, Amherst. Falcons middle attack, very successful early on here. 9-7 Amherst in the second set. Talon Maves to serve it. Over the top. Nagel sets it up. Dug out by Ligman in the back row. Maves sets it up far side. Off the top. Crawl to Nagel. Far side. Golden but blocked, but in the net were the Falcons. No, in the net were the Tigers. Point Amherst. Over the top, dugout, Schillinger, and out it goes. It'll be point Falcons. Couldn't return the serve. And it's 11-7. Over the top, dugout by Kroll, set up for Nagel. In the middle, and it's blocked, but hit over on the third ball. Primus sends it long. Kroll sets it up, and it will be dug out by Ligman and played not quite. Point Stratford siding out here. Good rally for the Falcons. And an ace, I believe, for Stratford. 11-9. Over the top. Dug out, set up. Far side. Tipped at the net and down. Point Falcons. Giving the third-ranked team in Division III a little run for their money here. And it will send it long and out. (12-10). 12-10 Falcons. Dug out by Ligman, set up by Maves. Far side, Whiteman. Nagel just reaches her hand out and over the top of the block. Tried to dig it out and couldn't send it back over. Point for the for the Tigers. (11 serving 12). Stratford has struggled here in the second set. And over the top. Dug out back row. Set up. In the net it went. And the attack by Aaron Lutz goes into the net. 12-12. Set up far side. Dug out by Ligman. Set up middle. Over the top by Primus. Unsuccessful. Far side, and it sends it way long. Point Falcons. (13-12). Set up far side, sends it long again. This time Lauren Nagel. 14-12. And timeout, Coach Kafka. Amherst leading 14-12 as mentioned. Give you an updated schedule and see if we can get you a score from Columbus Catholic. Again, a huge game over there in Marshfield as Columbus and Gilman fighting for the top of the Cloverwood Volleyball Conference. Tomorrow, have a whole slate of games again for you. Lacrosse Logan at Wisconsin Rapids. That game will be live. Trevor Zaleski will be there producing along with WFHR. Can watch it and listen to it. Assumption at Greenwood. I'll be there with Lucas. Game time, 7 o'clock as usual. The game of the games, Stratford and Edgar in the final Merriwood Conference action between those two teams. And Stratford again outscoring their opponents 272-0 this year. And then Edgar always giving Stratford a good game. Middle, near side, sets it up. And off the top of the block, or off the top of the net, excuse me, again off, and it's blocked in the middle. Point to the Tigers. Then we'll have highlights of DC Everest at Marshfield. And Thorpe. And who they're playing. We'll get that to you in a minute. Nagel over the top, dug out by Dabrowski. Maeve sets it up. Went long, Kroll digs it out. Zulger sends it long, and it flies out of bounds. (15-13). See who Thorpe has got tomorrow. Thorpe at Loyal. Getting a lot of good football going on. It's already week 8 of the high school football season. High school volleyball is going to be blocked at the net and down. Hannah Wall with the block. High school volleyball playoffs start on the 22nd. Again, don't forget, stick around and Nagel, a big swing of the right arm. And the kill for Lauren Nagel. Don't forget, stick around or stay tuned to ZaleskiSports.com. I have all of the brackets once they are released. Crawl, low serve, dugout, set up in the middle, pushed over and down. Cam Schiller with the kill. (16-15). McKenna Crawl back to serve again. Just waiting for the ball. And over the top, dugout. Wall, set up, middle, right hand, and down. Miscommunication for the Tigers, and Amherst leads 17-15. Aaron Lutz to serve. Over the top, dugout, back row. Zolker sets it up, in the middle goes Nagel off the top of the net. It's going to be dug out, but played over. How about that? Kroll, far side, off the top of the block. Sets it up and can't be played back. Point to Stratford. And a serve in the nets for Lauren Nagel. 18-16. Ligman sends it over. Nagel sets it up in the middle, and it is down. Cam Schiller. Tanea Schillinger serves it up. And right off the top of the tape and back to Stratford's side, and another service error for the Tigers. Talon Maves back to serve. From right to left. Dug out by Kroll in the middle. Nagel, far side block to the net again. Nagel over the top of the block. The kill attack, or the attack, and a double hit by the Falcons. Point to Stratford. Cam Schiller serves it up. Dug out by Ligman, set up by Maves. Over the top of the block. Nagel, near side, right hand through the block, and down. I believe that's Michaela Golden with another kill. Over the top, dug out by Ligman again. Pushes it over. Nagel pounces it up. Hits over on the third ball. Lutz, Maves, near side, Dombrowski. Nagel punches it over. Back to Maves, middle. Nagel again, near side. Goes Golden, and the kill. Well, that's Ashley O'Neill on that kill. 20-19. Cam Schiller serves it again. Ligman, and an ace for Cam Schiller. And timeout, Amherst and Coach Jeff Lutz. We'll keep her right here for the last couple points of the second set. And we'll try and get you the Columbus Catholic score. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. All you watching from everywhere. Amherst, Stratford, the surrounding areas. It's been a fantastic volleyball match so far here tonight. Amherst making a little bit of a run of their own in the second set, or excuse me, in the first set. And they had a double set or set point of their own, and Stratford came all the way back to win that first set 26-24. Cam Schiller sets it up. Maves in the middle, over the top of the block. Far side, Schillinger, and off the top of the tape. And it will be blocked and point to Amherst. 21-20. Big swing of the right arm. Kroll digs it out over the top of the block and down. Point Tigers. 22-20. Over the top and in the net. At least the third service error of the second set for Stratford. Have not seemed comfortable serving here. Over the top. Dug out back row. Zuger. Nagel down. Laura Nagel. Book it. 23-21. And Michaela Golden will be back to serve. Over the top. Dug out. Set up in the middle. Primus and Zuger. Kroll sends it over. Long, sends it long, and it goes out. Good communication by the Tigers. Good eyes by McKenna Kroll. And we are in set point number one for the Tigers. 24-21. Golden swings the right arm over the top. Dug out, and it will be played over. Ace to send the Tigers to a 2-0 lead here in Amherst. We'll be back with set number 3 right after this.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Friendly people.
It's like a family.
Real good service.
Service is impeccable.
Staff here is very accommodating and friendly.
Everyone makes you welcome.
I enjoy coming here.
Honestly, everybody who works here is just really friendly.
Service is phenomenal.
Everybody's always smiling.
I don't know what else to say.
I couldn't ask for anything better.
It's in the name. There's just such a simplicity to all of it.
V&H Automotive serves Marshfield and Central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates and parts and service personnel are here to serve you. Our business managers use more than a dozen lenders to ensure you the lowest rates anywhere. From Marshfield to Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids to Stevens Point, or Colby to Medford, we are a short drive from anywhere for friendly service and very competitive pricing. Come see V&H Automotive today.
Welcome back to Amherst High School. We get you ready for set number 3 here in non-conference volleyball action. Amherst with one more Saturday tournament at Shawano on Saturday. And Stratford with the Merriwood crossover next Tuesday. And then playoffs start again on the 22nd of October with regionals. 22nd, 24th, 26th. That's the same week that high school football playoffs begin. And again, stick around to ZaleskiSports.com and we'll have all those matchups for you. And Nicole Primus will start things off from left to right here in the third set. If Amherst can knock off Stratford here in the third set, we will have an opportunity to talk to Coach Kafka after the game, but that will only be in the highlights. Won't bother her to come up here and talk, but we will have that interview in the post-game interview. Kroll sets up far side down, kill Michaela Golden. And Michaela Golden has been golden this year for Stratford after coming off of a tough knee injury a year ago. Our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game when they knocked off Marshfield, I believe that's that game. Sends it over, sets up, middle. And another kill point. Tigers. Coach Jeff Lutz with the ball yet. And it will be point Amherst. Sends over, dug out by Kroll. We'll put McKenna Kroll in the house after tonight's game. And the attack is down, point Falcons. Over the top, dug out, and almost aced it, and it is. Falcons lead 3-1. Stratford will talk to Coach Kafka about it. They have struggled to return the serves by the Falcons tonight. Dug out. Nagel blocked, and it is down, point Falcons. A nice block. It is 4-1 Amherst. Sends it over and sends it wide right and out of bounds as McKenna Kroll will be back to serve. 4-2. Sets it up in the middle. Off the top of the block. Nagel sets it up. Schiller, not quite. Far side. Down, point Amherst. Nagel was all by herself trying to block it. It went right off her left arm. Aaron Lutz to serve. Dug out, Ertl, Nagel, far side, through the block and down. Lauren Nagel. 5-3. Falcons. Sets it up in the middle, far side. Nagel, Schiller. It went long or wide, and it is out. A score from Columbus Catholic. It was 11-9 Dons, and they won the first set, and a service error into the net. Point Tigers. Jason will have highlights of that one later on tonight. I'll have highlights of this matchup here when we conclude from Amherst High School. Tanea Schillinger sets it up. Primus blocked by Schiller. Near side, over the top. Stroman sends it long. Point Tigers. Schillinger dug out by Ligman. Set up in the middle. Schillinger again. Nagel near side. Nicely dug out. Not quite. Point Tigers. Michaela Golden again. 6-6 in the third set. Tanea Schillinger over the top. Not quite. We'll talk to Coach Kafka about that as well. Not being able to send a serves back over and struggling to get them over themselves. Talon Maves back to serve. Sends it over. Dug out by Kroll. Nagel. Middle. And not quite. And it is. Points. Couldn't get it sent back over. Was Aaron Lutz, and point to the Tigers. 7-7. Cam Schiller back to serve. Sends over a low line drive. And points through the block. Kill. Falcons. Point. Falcons. 8-7. River Nabrowski to serve. Over the top. Dug out by Kroll. Nagel sets it up. Far side off the top of the fingertips of the Falcons. Maves down. Dug out. And fought for it at the net, and the point is down. And Brooke Whiteman with the kill. 9-7. Sends it over. Dug out in the back row. Nagel sets up near side. Golden down. Wound up that time. And almost put a hole in the floor. Big smack by Michaela Golden. When you need a point, she's the one to go to. Ertl sends it over. Far side through the block. Blocked at the net by the Tigers. Sets it up again. Kroll to Ertl. Nagel. Far side. Tipped at the net. Maves pushes it over. And blocked at the net again. Nice volley here. Sends it over. Schillinger to Ertl. Middle. Schiller. And it is down. Point Tigers. All knotted at 9. Abby Ertl back to serve. Sends it over. Ligman digs it out. Maves over to Whiteman. Through the block and down. Brooke Whiteman, another kill. An ace for Nicole Primus. 11-9. Back to serve again. Over the top. Dug out. Sends it over. Kroll digs it out. Nicely. Nagel sends it and blocked at the net. Has to play it, and they do on the third ball. Maeve sets it up in the middle off the top of the block. Kroll, will she chase it down? She does. And no Tiger to be found. Point Falcons. 12-9 Amherst. Primus set to serve again. Ertl, Nagel, near side and off the hands of River Dombrowski and into the bleachers. Point Tigers. 12-10. Sends it over and into the net. An ace for the Tigers. That's Michaela Golden. Doing it all right now for Stratford. Sends it over. Another short serve. Whiteman gets a block to the net and down. Point Tigers. (12-12) over the top. Golden again. Michaela Golden, a couple of service aces and a timeout for Coach Lutz and the Falcons.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
First time out used here in the third set. Sends it over. Back row, dug out by Kroll. Near side, Schillinger down. Tanea Schillinger, I believe. Nope, you got Hannah Kruger with the point. Sends it over. And Nagel tracks it down. Pushes it over and down. And point Tigers. 15-12. Dug out, sent over, and an ace. Michaela Golden again. Gonna have to put Michaela back in the house for the second time this year. Over the top, dug out, set up Maves, middle. Crawl, pushed it to the front. Nagel down. Lauren Nagel, another kill. And the Tigers might be wearing down the Falcons here in the third set. It's been the Michaela Golden show here in the third set. Set up. Nagel, right hand. And down again. Point Tigers. 18-12. And into the net it goes. Golden puts one into the net. 18-13. 13 serving 18. Sends it over. High arcing serve. Middle. And dug out. Set up. Over the top of the block. Again. Nagel. Middle. Down point. Tigers. (19-13). McKenna Kroll will be back to serve. Try to finish this one up for her Tigers. Dug out, set up, middle. Couldn't get it over the net. Hannah Wall, hitting error. 20-13. Kroll again, sends it long. Dug out, and over the top, but down. Cam Schiller with a big swing and the big kill. 21-13. Kroll sends it over, dug out, and Lutz has to knock it over. Kroll again, Ertl, Nagel, sends it way long and out. 21-14. Aaron Lutz back to serve. Swings that right arm. Dug out. Set up by Ertl again. Back to Nagel. Try to redeem herself, and she does. Point, Stratford. (22-14). Lauren Nagel trying to finish it up here for the Tigers. Sends it short into the net. Got to have a handful of those due the Tigers service errors. I also feel Ligman back to serve. Right hand, dug out. Nagel sets it up. In the middle, Schiller's going to be blocked. And they send it over. Nope, miscommunication. And another block at the net for the Falcons. 22-16. Sends it over. Left it short. Nicely done. Nagel down, but it is out. Point, Falcons. Lakeman trying to crawl her team back like they did in the first set. Nagel, middle, Schiller, and no call. And they're going to have to replay it. The corner referee was trying to back out of the way, get out of the way of Cam Schiller's attack. And Nagel has to punch it back. Schiller again, but the Falcons were in the net. In or not, it was point Falcons, point Tigers. As Sanea Schillinger will be back to serve. Double match point now. Over the top, dug out, set up in the middle, down, kill for Nicole Primus. 23-18. And Talon Maves will be back to serve from left to right. Swings the arm and an ace. Unsuccessful dig out there by the Tigers. Again, don't forget, stick around. Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We'll have just a quick recap of this match here. Get you ready for tomorrow's action in the high school football realm. And then we'll sign off. But Amherst trying to continue the fight here, 23-19. Sends it over. Dug out by Kroll. Nagel sets up near side. Golden through the block and down. And Tigers are at match point with Cam Schiller doing the honors. Sends it over. Dug out by Ligman and into the net, and it won't be sent over. Point, Tigers, match, Tigers. They win it here tonight. A clean 3-0 sweep over the Amherst Falcons. Again, stick around for our Nasonville Dairy post-game show, and then we will sign off. Again, Stratford wins it in a clean sweep, 3-0. We'll be back to Amherst High School right after this.
Fade to black window tinting for your car, home, and office. Fade to black will make your ride different than the rest, with creative, stylish, and quality window film all year round. Fade to black also helps to reduce glare and keep sun out of areas in your home and office that cause discomfort. Fade to black provides vinyl wrapping with access to the top brands of wheels, tires, and accessories for your car or truck. Give Wayne a call at 715-660-6482 or visit Fade to Black LLC on Facebook now. Fade to Black Window Tinting in Marshfield.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Food, family, and fun again this fall at Phelps' Dairy Store. It's the Culver's Corn Maze. Come on in. Bring the entire family to Phelps' Dairy Store, just east of Crossroad Commons and Stevens Point, to experience the best corn maze in the area. Choose from the 3-acre maze and test your skill at the full 9-acre Culver's Corn Maze. Good news, we're having a great time here at the Culver's Corn Maze at Phelps' Dairy Farm, and we're a quarter of the way done. Let's go. Fall hours, Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6, and Sundays, 10 to 2. Phelps' Dairy Store. Food, family, and fun.
Welcome back to Amherst High School, where the Stratford Tigers a clean sweep over the Amherst Falcons. We're in the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville has fresh cheese curds made daily. Visit them at nasonvilledairy.com. It was a close set in set number 1. Falcons came close to coming all the way back and winning that first set, 26-24. But then it was all Stratford the rest of the way. A clean sweep here at Amherst High School. Again, tomorrow night we'll have lots of football. Lacrosse Logan at Wisconsin Rapids, Assumption at Greenwood, Stratford at Edgar, DC Everest at Marshfield, Thorpe at Loyal. The last two will be highlights only. Live, Logan at Rapids, Assumption at Greenwood, and Stratford at Edgar. We'll sign off here for the final time from Amherst High School. Again, you've been listening and watching to high school volleyball here on the Zaleski Sports Network, and we have just concluded a 3-0 win for the Stratford Tigers. We were in the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville has fresh cheese curds made daily. Visit them at nasonvilledairy.com. As again, we will sign off. Stratford 3-0 sweep over the Amherst Falcons. This is Steve Maves signing off from Amherst High School. And until tomorrow night in Greenwood, have a great night, everybody. We'll talk again soon.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.